Hello and welcome to our regular vlog series. Today we're going to be covering Thursday the 26th of February and Saturday the 28th of February. So we're looking at Thursday's workout right now. There's not a lot of footage to discuss. It was a fairly simple workout. Started off with a squat and threes, did working sets of 160, 190 and 210 kilos. This is the 210 set. Was feeling fairly sluggish. Form seems to be okay looking back on the video, but I seem to remember I was originally going to go for like fives at 160, but as soon as I started warming up, wasn't really feeling it. So I decided just, rather than go a lighter weight, just warm up and do my what would normally be the working weight for a set of three. Try to make the middle workout more of a contrast session, and then we're going for overhead press here. Trying to keep it in the pain-free range where it's not clicking. So that's why it's not full range. Need to work on my thoracic mobility. It felt pretty difficult, but main thing was pain-free in the shoulder with minimal clicking. So it looks pretty easy. It felt hard. And then I did bench row for 3 sets of 6 and bench press for 3 sets of 3 for 150 feet up. Saturday's workout, the bigger workout of the week, did 3 sets of 4 at 210 kilos in the squat, 3 sets of 3 at 225 kilos in the deadlift. Only 2 sets of both on the squat and deadlift on video. This is the first set. Was kind of happy. I mean, looking back at the video, pretty happy with how it looks. Looks pretty easy. Didn't really dig in during this workout. Didn't feel like I had to push myself. Felt like it was okay. Was feeling down the left hand side of my back more than the right, around my lat, that it was either contributing more or it wasn't coping with the work as well as the right hand side, because it's getting a little twinge during all the sets, so I have to monitor that as we go. This is set 3, or I think this is set 2, the same workout. Like I said, nothing really to worry about in the squats, all pretty easy. Looking at planning out my training towards what will be Sunday the 18th of April. So should be taking part in the Caledonian Championships in Scotland. Need to book my place. Hopefully I'll get that done and dusted. Look through that today, hopefully. Once that's booked in, I'll get my training cycles planned towards it. I've got ideas of numbers I want to hit, so I'm just going to work my training loads off that. And looking at Shielko stuff at the minute, looking at his 4-day kind of certified master of sport program. So I'm thinking about maybe moving to a 4-day program and start looking at some of his programming and maybe tweak some of mine to reflect what he does with his stuff, rather than just doing like 3x3, which has been working pretty well, to be fair. It's not like the program's not working. I just think with this comp coming up and I've got targets, then I need to make sure I'm ticking off certain workloads to make sure I get my targets. Deadlift felt not so bad. I definitely felt the left hand side more on deadlift, so I didn't really push what I was doing. I just did the working weight for 3 threes and left it there. It felt pretty easy. I mean, I'm doing 225 from the floor pretty easy at the minute with no belt, which although should not be a challenging weight, it's not like I'm grinding through the sets. Don't feel like I'm really struggling. We'll get a good idea of my form from here. Not so bad. Would like to see my back not kind of break so much off the floor. That's much better. That's good form. Wouldn't really like to see so much of a hinge on the lockout. And then again, yeah, that's better. I'm trying to develop that like nice smooth pull from the floor, so I'm not like having the overarch or lean back to lock it out. I'm trying to reduce the amount of distance I have to travel for the deadlift as well. And just on feet up bench press. On bench press, was actually feeling pretty weak actually doing the 3 threes. So as of today's, I'm going to work out tonight. I'm going to start doing 10. So I'm going to do 3 10s at 80%, and then 3 10s at probably about 70-75% of target weight on what will be Thursday's workout instead of Saturday. Yeah, so that pretty much covers the last 2 workouts. We'll be back with another one of these probably on Wednesday. Next time I'm going to get time to put together footage and talk about it. So until then, it's Mark, castironstrength.com, signing off.